Welcome to Taji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make Yakiniku-Don or Yakiniku-Don. So previously I made a video on yakiniku, a Japanese style barbecue. And the sauce was so amazing and I want to make a kind of easy variation of that. And today I'm putting this on top of rice and then making a bowl, a donburi. And if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you can just cut yourself a piece of tofu and then grill and then use the sauce. This also works as well. So I really hope you give this a try yourself. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for yakiniku donburi. Today I'm going to be using beef. For this recipe you can use pretty much any cuts, but you want to find meat that's not so lean. You want to have a lot of fat. Or also you can make this with pork, that's also delicious. Or if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you can also make this with tofu strips. And for the sauce, instead of fresh apple, I'm going to be lazy and using apple juice and apple sauce. If you have fresh apple, then great, use that and grate it. But you can also kind of cheat it with these two ingredients. Then the rest of the ingredients for the sauce: sugar, soy sauce, ginger and garlic, chili if you want to make it spicy, and roasted sesame seeds, sesame oil for the aroma, and then for the other ingredients, onion and green onion and scallion for the garnish, and then frying oil, and then of course short grain Japanese sticky rice. Then let's get into it. So as the very first thing, let's prepare the rice. I've already made a video of how to cook Japanese rice properly, so if you need to see more detailed information on that, please watch this. So in a pot, I'm going to put a cup of rice, just a bit of water, and then I'm going to mix this with my hands. I'm going to put some water, and then rub it like this for about 10 to 20 seconds or so. And then here, I'm going to put 1.2 or 1/5 of water. And then we're going to let it sit like this for at least half an hour in the summer or about an hour in the winter. Then the next thing, let's prepare the ingredients and make the sauce. First, let's grate the garlic. So, just like that. Then for the ginger, I'm going to peel off the skin. And then we're going to grate this as well. So, just like that. Then next, let's cut up the onion. Cut the top and bottom off. And peel off the skin. Then cut these in thin slices. So just like that. Then also scallion. And then cut these up in thin slices. So just like that. So with that, all the ingredients are finished prepared. So as the next thing, let's make the sauce. So to grate garlic and ginger, I'm going to put in here 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. Just about. Then here 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then in this, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon each of apple juice and applesauce. If you only have one of them available, you can just use either of them. Or if you have fresh apple to grate, that's also fine too. So just about 1 tablespoon. And also 1 tablespoon. Then mix this up. And a little bit of chili if you want to make it spicy. Just put how much ever you want. So with that, the sauce is finished. So as the next thing, I'm going to preheat the onions using a microwave. If you're lazy or if you don't have a microwave, you don't necessarily have to do this, but I think this will just speed up the process, and also the onion will be cooked more thoroughly, and I think that gives more sweetness to the flavor, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm just going to cook for about a minute or so. So just let it cook like this should be enough. That's the last thing to prepare. Let's slice the beef. You don't have to make this so thin. I'm going to try to cut off the fat here. So just like that should be enough. So now, as you can see, the rice has soaked up the water. So I'm going to turn the heat to high and bring this to boil. So once this comes to a boil, I'm going to very quickly stir it up. Then I'm going to turn the heat to simmer. Then cook like this in simmer for 10 minutes. So then the cooking part is finished. I'm going to turn it off. Then I'm going to let this sit and let it steam on its own heat for another 10 minutes. So as last thing, let's cook the meat. So in a frying pan, I'm going to turn it to medium. Then here I'm gonna put in about a teaspoon of any frying oil. And then here I'm gonna put in the cut off beef fat. Many people throw away this in many countries, but in Japan we use this quite often for cooking because it gives out really good umami, really good flavor. So then I'm gonna cook this in oil like this and let the fat come out. So once you see that the fat has given out a lot of the grease, then I'm gonna put it to the side. Then I'm gonna turn the heat to high. And here I'm gonna put in the sliced beef. I'm gonna try to sear the surface. And then once it gets half cooked like this, I'm gonna turn to the other side. So once it gets half cooked like this, then put in the onion. And then mix up with the onion. And then make sure you take out the fat. And then here I'm gonna put in the sauce. Make sure you mix it because the sugar might be on the bottom. Then I'm gonna stir fry like this for about a minute or so. And let the sauce concentrate a little bit and cook the onion. So after about a minute or so, this is good. Then I'm gonna turn it off. Then let's mix up with the rice. So mix up the rice a little bit. Put the rice in a bowl. I'm gonna make a little flat a little bit. Then the rice, we're gonna put the meat. I'm gonna first put a little bit of the onion, top of the rice, and then put all the meat. And then put all the rest of the sauce. Then at the very end, I'm gonna put a little bit of sesame oil. This will give out really good aroma to it. And sprinkle some sesame seed. And also green onion. And just like that, this is finished. Let's eat. Oh, this looks just so delicious. Let's eat. Itadakimasu! Okay, let's dig in. Get some rice and the meat. Itadakimasu. This yakiniku sauce is just so amazing. So great to go with the beef. And this onion gives really good sweetness. Combined with the rice is just such a great harmony. And this aroma of the sesame oil gives a really good depth to the flavor. So delicious. Oh, that was so totally delicious. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, that was so totally satisfying. So as you saw, making this yakiniku donburi is really not that difficult. Except for soaking the rice in water. It takes no more than like 20 minutes or so to make. So I really hope you give this a try yourself. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you hit the like button for me. And if you have any questions or requests or any feedbacks, please feel free to write anything in the comments below. And if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.